He's
Yeah.
he's right there. It's like he's looking at us. Maybe he doesn't
It's so
know.
quiet.
What is he doing?
I
Is that a vacuum? What is he doing?
hear flip flops.
All right. Well, just listeners, so you know, we invited Chris to this podcast, and he's such a busy dude that I think maybe he forgot with the time change and stuff like that because I changed my schedule a little bit. But I think he's got his camera on, and he's like just walking back and forth. Shoot him a text real quick. Make sure he's good to go. This is great podcasting, by the way.
And now we're just getting a glimpse into his
life,
his daily life.
Right. All right. I think, did he leave? I think the mic's on too. I can hear it. Yeah. Hear that in the background? Oh my God. And yeah. All right. He's looking at his phone right now. Holy shit. Oh, and he just said he's out. He's not home. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Wait. I feel like this story might have happened one time before,
right,
way back
right.
when.
What? Like
sitting outside on the patio?
Yeah, right. Okay. All right. Oh, he just turned off the camera. I'm so, okay. He's been had. We'll get you, Sherwin. Anyway, holy shit. That reminds me of a story. One time we were looking to pick a guy up on a warrant that I had for some firearms violations. And we're out in front of his house banging on the door. And he's sitting like right on his couch, just sitting there.
Right. You see him right through the window.
Yeah. And this guy had been around. He'd been involved in the system before. So he's sitting there and he's like, he thought he made it out to, the safety of the burbs. And I'm looking at him and he looks out the big front window and he sees it's the police. And instead of just getting up and leaving, he's sitting there eating like a bag of potato chips or something like that. And he's looking at his TV. And it's just the glow of the TV in the evening. And we're looking, I'm like, this guy, does he realize that we have a felony warrant on him?
We're here for him.
Again. We're here for him. And no one else is coming to the door. And to make it go away, he just there's like a throw pillow on the couch. He just picks it up and puts it next to his face so he can't see us.
You can't see me now.
I'm
invisible.
Cloak of invisibility. And then obviously we breached and came in and grabbed him. And I was just yelling at him because you think we're that stupid? And he was like, yes, I do. So
it's the old 3-year-old peekaboo trick.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Oh, look it. I covered my eyes. You're gone. And now you're here.
The cloak of invisibility. It's like the felony flu kind of a thing. It's,
right. Anyway. You can't see me. Now I have a broken door frame.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly right. Yeah. And I'm over there trying to piece it back together for him. Yeah, this will last through the night, hopefully.
Right. And you actually put the pillow up next to his face in the booking photo.
Yeah, right.
Somebody just reach in and hold this out next to his face because this is actually this throw pillow is evidence that he was trying to trying to obstruct justice.
And for me, I was always about service for the guy. So I was like, "Do you want me to TiVo the rest of this Showtime at the Apollo for you?"
Right.
They're pulling the guy off the stage anyway.
And you're like, wait a second, where does this? You're looking at the throw pillows and you're trying to make sure they're organized right on the bed. It's one of those where there's 6 layers of pillows, and then there's something about a duvet, or I don't know all those words for all those extra things that go on the bed.
And the funny thing about it was this guy was so involved in the system and this is no lie. This part of it's no bullshit. There were some older woman came out of a back room and was just like, what's going on? We were there for at least 45 minutes trying to deal with it because we had to get the clearance. You can't just go busting it, even though you have the legal authority. You got to run it through your chain of command and stuff like that. And everybody's like, okay, this is what you got. This is the nature of it. We did what we needed to do. We set it up properly. The breach could have maybe gone a little bit better because, it was outside of the SWAT element, stuff like that. But all of this is going on and no one called 911 to report that they thought it was like a burglary or anything like that. And this old woman comes out the room and she's just like, all right. Whatever, and then she goes back.
She just took the chips.
Yeah, right.
And went back to the rest of the show. You gonna finish those?
Right. And he was not happy with us, but hey, so's the life.
You know what? The mystery pillow.
Right. Chris is not at that level. We're not saying that.
No,
it's funny that this all happened. So it's a little glimpse into our world.
He's got a lot going on.
He's a busy dude. He really is, and we wish him the best and hope for he's the ultimate father. He's, Father's Day's coming up here pretty quick.
Right.
Chris is always hustling for his family. So that all being said, hopefully, Chris, you got a good laugh out of that. So it is good. And we'll remember this for the ages.
So I just got back, speaking of being unavailable, I just got back from Carmel, Indiana, which
Nice.
never been there before. Heard good things about it. We were there for a Chrissy work related thing.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice town. Very nice.
A lot of people say, other than the campus of Notre Dame, one of the nicest places in Indiana, maybe the Midwest.
Yeah, super nice, super nice. So we stayed there for a few days, and what was cool was we stayed one extra day. And for those in law enforcement that are familiar with First Ticks, they provide free tickets to first responders. They're awesome, and you can go on there. You know, they'll notify you, and it's a variety of things from concerts to comedy shows and anything in between. And so we went downtown Indianapolis and saw Post Malone.
Oh shit, that's great. I only got to see Lee Greenwood.
And he only sings the one song. He just sings that one song. He sings it 3 times. That's the end.
I would say another story. We were in Kuwait when I was in the first Gulf War, and every day we woke up and posted, they played that song. And it was like the only time in my life that I stopped being proud to be an American.
It actually had the reverse effect.
Right. I suffer from PTS every time I hear that song. Right? My God. Lack of air conditioning, and nowhere to shit but in a big pipe in the ground, and camel spiders and fucking blowing up shit. And
this was the complete opposite of that.
Wow. I'm glad it worked.
A lot of screen. Now, I'm not the biggest Post Malone fan, but he definitely puts on a fantastic show, and it was a great concert. Jelly Roll opened for him. Not a fan of Jelly Roll. Sorry if that offends those of you out there.
Is this country music you're talking about?
Well, he does both. He's got he's a little bit of
country and
a little
Western.
bit of So we have both country and Western.
Right.
So we opted to take an Uber there because you're going out and having a couple drinks at a concert, and it's about a half hour away. You don't want to be driving. And Uber there, guy speaks no English. It's completely quiet in the car.
Oh, dream.
And I'm like,
dream.
Okay. And she always has her settings. I think she keeps her settings on the no talking, and then she kind of determines based on the driver if she wants to talk, kind of thing.
Right. Yeah.
You know me. I don't have a quiet setting.
Right.
I like to make it an experience.
This one goes to 11.
Right. So right there, little to no talking other than us, just our conversation in the car. Ride home at 1:00 in the morning from downtown Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of people driving at that time. You'd think that there was actually more, but so get our ride, and this dude shows up, and he's got like kind of a blonde mullet going on. He's got a smashed up Kia with the windshield wipers that are stuck in the up position, and the windshield's cracked. And she's looking at me, shaking her head like, we should have done the Uber X or XL or whatever, the nicer one. I'm like, there's nothing available. Like, this is it. We're fine.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
And you get the guy that's Theo Vaughn if he didn't make it.
He did kind of look like Theo Vaughn, actually.
Without the success.
So we jump in the car, and you always say, hey, how you doing? Whatever. And most drivers, like, they say, hey, how you doing? You're so-and-so. Yep. Okay. And I mean, from the get, he wants to start talking, and he's like, oh, are you guys coming from the concert? Yeah. Oh, what'd you think about, all the running the gamut of, the things about being a visitor. Right. And then, I kind of mentioned, that I didn't know where we were at down there, and we didn't really know all the bars and restaurants. And he's like, oh, you guys are from out of town, huh? And I said, yeah, we live in Illinois. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. He goes, but we do have a lot of shootings here, if that makes you feel better. And I was like, well, it doesn't make me feel better, but I appreciate the fact that we can bond on the number of shootings. And he's like, yeah, you guys pretty much picked the right time to get out of here before things start getting bad. And I'm like, okay.
Right, there
so
you go. Just straight.
Next thing you know, we're driving along, and I see Chrissy doing the, like, she's on her phone. Like, I don't really want to have a conversation. So you're doing the kind of like, hey, I'm posting pictures and looking at things, right? Not me. No. He's like, so we start talking the shooting thing in Chicago, and it starts talking about like Second Amendment and guns, and right. And now we start going down this road, I don't talk about I don't share my prior employment or any of those things. We're just talking like as a couple of, pro Second Amendment guys in the car, right?
Yeah, a couple of Proud Boys.
Sure. So now it starts because it's me, right? Like now it just goes from that kind of like friendly chatter, and we somehow start he's telling us about his dogs, and he's telling us about stuff that's happening at home with his wife, like not negative, but just like the trials and tribulations of his everyday life. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah.
There you go.
And here now we're about halfway into the ride, and he says to me, he goes, well, I had my first heart attack at 17. and I mean, like,
what?
He's I think he's young. He's definitely younger than me, but he's a middle-aged guy. And I go, oh, wow, geez, you're lucky.
What happened?
Yep. Then I had my second one at 29. Now I immediately look over at Chrissy, and she's looking at me with that look of,
here we go.
like, if
here we go. The whisperer.
Right? So she says, I'm like, well, now I'm in.
Yeah, right.
And he goes, yeah, well, that's how I got in the Make-A-Wish program. And I'm like, what? Wait, what? And he goes, well, so I had my first heart attack, and I somehow got in contact with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and I told them that I really like NASCAR, and so next thing you know, I was getting box seats to all the NASCAR events, and I was meeting all these drivers. And he goes, what's one of the best thing? I got like 4 free T-shirts.
Oh,
and I'm like,
I don't have 4 free valves, but I got 4 free T-shirts.
That's awesome, right? I said, so, well, you're alive, obviously. I mean, that's lucky. That's good. Yeah. He goes, yeah, I didn't really know how that was going to work. They just kind of kept sending me stuff.
Like for each chamber of my heart.
And then I didn't I wanted to ask, but I didn't want to ask, like, do they at some point reevaluate you and say, yeah, we've got other people in need, so I think this is going to be your last race that you're going to go to. We're going to kind of close it out with one last T-shirt.
Yeah.
So so he's just going on and on about like his health issues and all this different stuff. And I was like, wow, man, you have just wow. Yeah. Well, thank God you're alive. It's glad to hear you've definitely had some stuff going on.
He's holding out for his next Make-A-Wish. Is going to be, because it's in Indiana, he's going to want to do that run down that big sand dune with Heckle and Jekyll from Indiana Dunes. That's what he's
in Monticello Beach, right?
Exactly right.
Or Monticello, Indiana.
Right.
There's more than corn in Indiana,
right? Anyway,
but only if he gets the T-shirt, because apparently the T-shirts were a big deal to this guy.
Yeah, well,
and man, and so, but like when as I'm processing all of this, then that's kind of like when we arrive,
right?
And he's like, hey, it was really great meeting you guys, and have a safe trip back. And I get out of the car, and he actually gets out of the car, and we still like keep talking in front of the doors of the hotel.
He wanted the bro hug you
a few minutes, right? And I was like, I hate goodbyes. Like what? We just formed this weird bond in the last half hour, man. And so I'm like, well, hey, man, take it easy. You're a really nice guy. Thanks a lot. Be safe out there. I mean, he was very nice. But again, why do I get told these stories?
Right.
So, and Kirsty's kind of standing there still looking at her phone like, what is happening here? Why isn't this over? This is the ride ends. You get out, you go inside.
Right.
So he jumps back in the car, and he goes to turn around, and we're walking in, and she goes, "You're their king."
Yeah, and totally. Right.
She knows.
Right.
We just walk back to walk inside the hotel, walk to the elevator to go up, and I'm just like, man, that was a lot of information.
Yeah, it is.
That was a lot.
Yeah, human waterboard. That's what you are, man. You're not even trying hard. you can't die from it, but it definitely scares you. I guess you just want to give it up. But what I love about Christine, though, Christine is like, when you think about it, it's like, that's how I feel. Like, I feel like Ralphie when he's waiting in line in the Christmas Story to meet Santa Claus, and that weirdo kid wants to talk to him, and he's like, "I'm busy. I can't talk to you right now." Like, that's like how I am. Like, I just want to get in the car and like not make any indication that I really want to engage in small talk and chatter and things like that. And you're like great about that, because like you like are the gatekeeper for a lot of that stuff. Like, it's exciting stories that we've experienced in our life. But it never fails, and you find the gems, dude. You definitely do.
It was amazing.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, they like send you the thing after, like, to tip your driver and stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I'm tipping this guy extra. Like, this guy is hustling. He's a nice guy. He's had 2 heart attacks. He's been through Make-A-Wish. Who knows what's next? So
I would.
The least I could do is cover his gas for the night.
Yeah, right. And I would have only given him 3 stars because he didn't have a pee bottle big enough, like a Gatorade opening, that I could just without like. This is too, even for me, this is too fine. Like,
right. The only charger in the back seat was for my Nextel. I'm like, dude, right. Nobody has Nextels anymore.
Yeah. So you guys know, man, there's bottles of water, but in case you got to get rid of any, I got a big wide mouth Gatorade bottle there for you. So please have at it.
The one window on my side in the back was broken and was like a quarter of the way down. He's like, I'm really sorry about the window. Ever since my dog jumped on the latch and broke the motor, I can't get that window back up.
And then the dog lifted his head out of the back of the car, and you're like, oh.
He actually, he came, the like armrest that folds down. You fold it down, and there was like a mangy pit bull that was back there.
Came out like Chris. Came out with Chris like Sebek. It's just like
right. The Timu Canine car.
Right, exactly. Unreal.
So. Yeah, that was something. And I really felt like I had to share that because I knew that you guys would be, impressed.
This is what the people love. I tell you what, it's you can't go anywhere. And you travel a lot too. It's just like, I'm much more reclusive. I'm like a hermit with this podcast. But good start. Good story.
Yeah. And so then this leads quickly into the next day when we were getting ready to leave, and we were looking out the window of the hotel, and we were like right off this nice bike trail, open area, park like kind of thing. And they're having a farmer's market there.
Nice.
Not really my vibe. Not because I'm against like farmers markets, but when you go to those things, like you've joked before about the, like Trader Joe's, this is like an outdoor Trader Joe's, like the people and stuff. Right. I mean, the people watching is definitely interesting. And
my God, how much can people do with beeswax?
Right. And if you don't have some verbiage of farm raised, farm to table,
right.
some type, you have to have something of that somewhere in like your description, on your sign, whatever. And so we're walking around. She's like, can we please go down there and just check it out before we leave? And I go, okay, maybe
She's
I'll
looking
get
for
some
a deal on rhubarb, organic rhubarb.
Right. Can I get some non-alcoholic rhubarb Bloody Mary made with beets? Oh yeah, this is fantastic. I'm glad I paid $14 for a rhubarb smoothie.
It's called an Indiana Pale Ale kind of a thing. Anyway,
and I'm like, I gotta tease on the people. Some of these people that go to these things, like, it's like an LL Bean catalog exploded in the middle of it. Wow.
Right.
I've never seen such a large quantity of men's floppy hats
and Birkenstocks with socks, kind of a thing.
Oh yeah. And like, is
shorts.
the terrain so treacherous in this farmer's market that you need the double Patagonia walking sticks?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like what?
Right. Yeah.
What is that? Like, I don't even understand that. Like, you're not. Right. You're not trekking up Mount Everest. You're walking across level cobblestones, but you're strutting along with walking sticks
in a plain state. You know what I mean? It's the Midwest, by the way.
Right. How are you going to carry your overpriced tomatoes if you've got both of those things in your hands?
Right. Oh, the dove eggs, the pickled dove eggs. You better, you got to be on stable ground for those.
Right. And then I watch some of the people you look at some of the people that are standing in line for food, let's say, and they're discussing how, they only eat, grain-free, free-range, whatever.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I don't think
cage-free farm fresh is what it was.
Cage-free farm fresh. Like, you're eating a cage-free farm fresh Toblerone?
Yeah, right.
I didn't. Because I don't see
right. And they're buying into that no meat thing. They're actually selling those Lone Star ticks there just so you stop eating meat. They're like, you can put this on right now. It's like it's like instead of piercing your ears or your nose, they're just putting the tick on you. You'll be happy to know tomorrow you'll be throwing up if you have a hamburger.
Right. And like any guy that feels like he needs a place to wear like kumlats and a scarf on his head is like, this is the place to do it. Like, it's
right. Nice.
I couldn't take it. I'm like,
there's always a guy at the one that's in town here. There's always a guy playing a guitar and he's playing like Woody Guthrie music. And you're just like, all right, man, it's a farmer's market. We have to talk about like how the workers are oppressed and all this other stuff.
Yeah, come on. Like,
jacking up on organic prices is not capitalism at all. You know what I mean?
Can I eat my $14 turkey sausage sandwich not listening to the wreck of the Emerald Fitzgerald?
It's like they're unfortunately very predictable. I mean, you can get some deals at a farmer market. There's people like some of them are legitimately farmers, but a lot of them are just like,
it's artisan. That's another word you have to have in there. Artisan.
You'll never have a protest on a Saturday morning anywhere in the Midwest. The No Kings protest is because it's the farmers market. I got to be there. You know what I mean? I got to complain.
It ends at 11:30. Then we got to get over to the the No Kings.
Right. Anyway,
oh my God. Well, it was nice. I got to say it was some good food. I took one for the team. Chrissy's like, can we please go? I said, all right.
Any spam dogs there? Anything like spam dogs there?
No, nothing.
Do you think it's because it's just not caught up yet, or you just think they would be opposed to spam dogs?
Spam is probably ever going to fit into a farmer's market in any way.
It's struggling for the people at spam.
I don't know. Like, maybe I'll start changing it up, and I just make like the most unhealthy things. It's like I'm doing like the chocolate dipped spam, like it's a carnival or something. It's like the chocolate dipped Oreos and all that.
Yeah, and like in your Uber driver and you are in on it together in the food truck that Chris wanted to put together. The spam food truck, spam hot dog food truck. Spam hot dog food truck sounds like it should be like a college band name of somebody.
It does, like Tommy Bartlett Robot Show.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's like it should be something in the Dells.
Spam hot dog food truck. Anyway.
But my food truck is his 2020 Kia with a black bumper and a cracked windshield.
And he's just got one of those rascal scooter things on the back of the car, and that's where you put the propane at in order to cook it. It's just
I'm just warming up the spam dogs with a hair dryer, and serving them to people.
Right.
And I'm like, hey, this is cage free, bro.
Come on. Right.
These are artisan hot dogs.
The people that actually make the spam hot dogs aren't even cage free. You know what I mean? It's like they're so like anti.
I give them this disgusting hot dog, but I put some kind of something that I call a fancy aioli on it.
Yeah.
It's got the. Have you been to the spam tent? That guy, he's got these spam dogs.
He's got gluten-free buns. It's great.
But it's actually just Wonder Bread that I wrapped around it, like when I was a kid, when my mom ran out of hot dog buns.
Right, exactly.
Bread, like you were a poor person.
Wow. Okay. Anyway,
so I'll tell you, what a great time. I had a great time there. I knew it always, the travels never fail me. It's just always amazing. I love getting out places. Even as weird and things that I experience, I still love going all these places and just seeing people and interacting. So
yeah, and
that'll never change.
And when Chris is out, we don't like the cat's away, the mice will play kind of a thing. So we don't have to talk about anything serious about police work. And the boss isn't cracking the whip on us. Like, we got to get listeners. Let's just fuck off and talk about stupid shit. I had a great week, man. It's one of the things like I have these brushes with greatness. As a cop, you get to every now and then meet some celebrities and things like that. It's kind of cool because you're just like working security or whatever. The people come to town, whatever. It's kind of cool. Like the ponies created a lot of opportunities to meet some famous people. But a buddy of mine that I went to college with, I'm like just sitting there and my phone starts lighting up from my fellow alumni and Carrie and people that know him. I can't believe a close personal friend. Like we went to college together. Randy Bresnik, his name is. He is the commander of the Artemis 3 mission. Like
really,
it's like I like he had commanded the International Space Station and he had done a little of that. And we got to go to he was a shuttle astronaut and it's really kind of cool. He's the school's only astronaut. And it's like really Randy. Like when you know Randy, you know that's. It's like, oh, I'm not shocked about that. It's cool what he does. But it's not shocking that he's gotten to that point. And Artemis is huge. I mean, it's like literally bigger than what we were doing when we were going to the moon the first time. We were going to space the first time. And Randy, Marine Corps aviator, great guy, really inspiring dude to talk to, but incredibly down to earth. He's from California. Don't hold that against him. It was the old California and the new California. Dude's, just a great guy. Whenever he comes into town, he'll take time out, even if I'm busy with the work and stuff like that. Yeah. He's just a good dude. And he got selected for this. And I was like so proud of it. I mean, like, associative pride is not an Irish thing. Like, yeah, I guess whatever. We'll you're cool over there. I'm cool here. Whatever you do, you do. And then I'll make comments about. This is like really like a great associative pride that I have. Me and my tight.
Not the Irish part, the Citadel part.
Yeah, the Citadel part, right? And it's great. I mean, like to actually have the opportunity to be good friends with and serve in the company with that we were. And he's the only one of the school's history. And there's a lot of famous people that went to the Citadel, particularly in military circles. And, it's great. I mean, not me. No, Pat Conroy was one of them. Paul McGuire, the famous sports announcer guy from NBC.
Yeah.
It was a Citadel guy. I mean, there are a lot of famous people outside of the military as well. But Nancy Mace. There you go.
Wow.
Finished 5th, I think, in the primaries down here. So, I mean, I guess that only lasts so long. But it's kind of cool. And it was a really cool week to be a part of something like that. And, just realize that like anybody that's listening to this is like, what does that have to do with police work? Nothing, but it's just a cool story. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's just like the Uber driver. So we're talking about the Uber driver, his measure of success. And then you got a guy that's commanding like a mission that's going to get us back to the moon. And of course, when it's being covered, what do they complain about in the world? They don't complain. They don't. This is where progressives just make you sick to your stomach. Huge accomplishments, a diverse crew, but because this specific mission had no women on it, what did the media focus on?
Oh,
not the fact that we're defying literally every act of nature that we have not been like physically equipped to deal with. They're focusing on the fact that there's no women on the mission. There's no ladies for it, even though there's been women on other missions and there will be women on future missions more than likely, maybe even a woman touching down her foot on the surface of the moon. We had to focus on this one. Didn't have a woman. It's okay.
So does he maybe he can reach out to Katy Perry?
Right, exactly.
I mean, she's pretty much an astronaut.
So get some thoughts from her on that. Like how to if I was planning on getting some plastic surgery done, and I wanted to see how that held up in zero gravity. Is it more silicone or is it a little bit more water saline based? Kind of thing. Randy's a very serious guy.
That's actually one of the experiments.
Yeah, right. But he would definitely appreciate some of these jokes. That's for sure. But good day. It was a lot of great shit. Like you have a lot of doldrum stuff going on in the world right now. And that was great to hear that. And, Godspeed, Randy, and hope he does well with it,
That's one of the things, it does relate to police work in the sense of you sometimes just as a cop, you get to cross paths with interesting, famous or different types of people, whether it's celebrities or like you said, astronauts or just, pop culture things or what. I mean, depending on where you work, obviously, maybe not so much out in certain rural areas, but I know during our career, we definitely, I got an awesome picture with Vanilla Ice.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of like an astronaut.
Estrada too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. It's crazy, but Gina Glockson, I remember the
right.
5th tier American Idol from Naperville. We named the street.
And all of your stories are the people that I went to Citadel with and they're astronauts, and mine are Western Illinois University. I think maybe like Carrot Top or somebody graduated from there.
Yeah.
And like, oh yeah.
Different impact, but impactful. Like if you say an astronaut's name, this is America for you. If you say an astronaut's name, they're like, if it's like beyond like John Glenn or Neil Armstrong, you say Carrot Top, everybody knows who it is. You know what I mean? And it's just like, talk about plastic surgery. Holy cow. But anyway,
that's just what makes it great with you guys, is all the different variety of background that, my stories are typically in the misfit category. Your stories are typically,
I would say that yours are more Christ-like when you think about it. The common people, dined with prostitutes and tax collectors, where we're like thinking we're like better people because, oh, look at this dude I know. Randy definitely makes you a better person. And that's just because who Randy is. But like some of the stories and things that are going on. But like, again, your stories are quite entertaining because it's relatable. People hear our story. It's like, oh,
it's Americana.
It's exactly.
It's really, right. It's the social fabric as I travel across the country.
It's between the coastlines. It's the deplorables that, you are more than willing to interact
the
with.
Flyover states.
Yeah. And me and Chrissy are more than likely like, I'm going to hit this button that says don't want to talk.
maybe that'll be a future career for me. Maybe I'll just really turn things upside down and I'll be the Uber driver, and then I'll have imagine those stories.
To drive. You keep a really nice car. I mean, that time you picked me up at the airport, I mean, I clicked, didn't want to talk to you, but I can't do that to you. I mean, we've been through too much shit together for me to be like, yeah, I got this thing. Like, I get it. I don't see you in 3 years, and I get in the car, and I'm like, I got this thing I got to deal with. And it's really just me looking at fucking Instagram, watching people get their asses beaten,
it's
five guys in Waffle Houses and shit like that. I'm like, I got this thing.
There's a thing now on iPhones that when I pick up my own friends, they can instantly notify me they don't want to talk.
It's an app.
Holy shit.
I can't believe I was actually notified of this. So they actually but it's like a text from like one of those like 5-digit numbers.
It's like a voice over IP.
Your friend, and it has friends in quotes, doesn't want to talk when you pick him up.
It's just asterisks. But the weirdest thing is that you had a throw pillow with you. I'm like, you brought
my neck pillow from the flight. I just put that there.
You had a throw pillow in your backpack, and you're holding up to the side of your face when I pick you up at the airport.
And then I just start eating a bag of chips. I'm not even I don't even answer you. I just ignore you the entire time, and you're dragging me out on the roadside. Anyway, wow. Oh wow. Well, that's the whole show right now.
That is, man. Yeah. Wow. Right, There's a lot of different angles there.
Hopefully you had a good time listening to this, but it had nothing to do with other than the fact that 2 cops. Chris, this is why you should not turn your camera on.
Chris, we need you to keep things in order here.
Yeah, and don't forget the floorboards. You got to clean the floorboards as well when you're cleaning the house. Anyway, but we'll have him take us home as we always do.
Absolutely.